I don't know if y'all can see it. So I think y'all can, but my video's so hacked out right now. I got the enemy on me right now. They all over my screen, messing with my phone. But as you see, I got a big old spot because I try to wipe it off on my window. Now, this relates to the other video from a few days ago when they were doing a whole bunch of weird homosexual crap at the mall. A lot of nonsense, right? So, didn't realize until later on, because this how I know my barber was in on it too, right? So he kept mentioning something about a gun. He made sure he tried to throw me into that avenue about a gun, right? Not even mad at the man, because if that's how he gets paid, that's how. And I already knew who he was. Look. All right, so not even give him no shine. I already knew who home was beforehand, because the person who recommended me to that individual, I already knew there was a sucker in a setup anyway. But make a long story short, because they've been exposed themselves for a long time, so. And they know they're a joke too, because I can see through them. I can see through all of them. I can tell them exactly what they're gonna do, how they're gonna move, and everything. But back to the subject at hand. He made sure he referenced to a gun and some youngsters having some issues outside earlier, and looked like they was waiting to do something. I'm like, man, that's nonsense. They just looking for somebody to push them, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Long story short, he was basically telling me the scene that was coming up next. So I come outside, which I already knew was going to play out. Happened to be some dudes, which I got on video. Happened to be some dudes in a Cadillac. Like they from Texas, like that whole vibe, like, you know what I'm saying, a slab. That's what they call it down in Texas, a slab. Fifth wheel on back, all that type of stuff. They getting money, which it didn't look like they was getting no money. But they had some young dudes out there in the circle, like trouble. They already had two younger dudes inside, like they was causing trouble. Now, mind you, this is another connection right here. The kid inside the barbershop acting like he was taking a piss, right? Remember I said yesterday how there was a kid pissing on the back of this dude's truck. It was in a sticker form, right? On that green truck. Two black dudes was in a barbershop just the other day with me. Two young black guys, and one of them ones who were being super loud, they were telling me the next following scene. They were giving me the sequence, right? He was acting like he was taking a piss, but I wasn't supposed to see that at the time. I was supposed to be turned, but I ended up looking that way. He was taking a piss. They be painting scenes, right? All right. They were lining that scene up for, look, that truck then took off. Okay. So it's going to be dealing with some lights. They're going to be doing a whole bunch of light stuff in a minute. So they was lining that scene up for my job. All right, so like I said, the barber said something about the gun. All right, so come to my van. The day later on, I noticed that there was like a gun drawn on my van, right? But as I further looked at it, it really wasn't a gun. It's two penises, one erect and one non-erect. Like one was like hanging and one was like, on my window. So, all right, I peeped that, didn't say nothing, right? Get to work. First thing home talks about that I speak to that was in my area, he goes to talking about, man, which I already knew where he was going before he even said it. I got $3,000. Man, like really exciting. He kept saying it, like, right? He repeated it multiple times to 2 to 3 different groups, right? The main people that come around me and acting all weird. He said it multiple times. He said it to these groups, right? He kept saying it, right? Like, yeah, all excited, right? Because he's trying to get the energy for it. So they finish it with, I'm gonna probably buy me a gun. This was supposed to make me have a reaction to make me hard. Mind you. Then they put a female over in the area, and they kept sending little chicks over there. This was supposed to make me erect. And there goes the ambulance right there. And there goes somebody sitting up at this place. 3:55 in the morning, somebody's doing laundry. And they in a Buick. It's a 3. You know they love 3s, and I already knew that. 3s and 4s and 3s and 6s and all that stuff. It's all the game. Now let's see what this sucker gonna do. I'm gonna pull up right now. See, they be more flustered than anything. See, like grandma right now. Grandma, look, it might be a dude. Ain't no telling. It might be a man playing like an old woman. What did I just say? That's a dude. What did I just... And now look, I just said the homo stuff. And I just said this look like this is a dude playing like a woman, bro. And they got a dude just like that at my job. He walks around with a purple mask on, looking like Melina, looking like a fake Melina from Mortal Kombat. Looking like the chick from Deuce Bigelow. Like, bro, with a braided ponytail. I'm like, man, if y'all send me to another one of these weirdos. Look, I was at one job, they was doing this crap. They was trying to do it so hard. I ended up telling dudes, like, bro, stop playing me, bro. I'm gone. I said, I'm out of here, man. This ain't even worth the pay. Cause y'all. I'm talking about home trying to send sparks at me, trying to set my clothes on fire type situation. I'm like, bruh, y'all gonna want me. Y'all trying to make me punch one of y'all. That's what it is. Y'all want me to beat one of y'all up and get me sent to jail, and y'all gonna play oblivious. We don't know why he got upset. We don't know what's wrong with this guy. He just flipped out. Now, mind you, he had home at this other job, had all the tattoos and all the stuff, like all the little original gang stalkers, you know, all the original little Satanists, narcissists. He had all the tattoos. If you see people with tattoos behind their ears, they them. You see weird couples like, and mind you, the girl who they sent around me, she got a boyfriend or whatever, and she looked pregnant. She looked miserable though. She looked so sad. The dude looked more excited, and he was like kind of like, it seemed like he was trying to like pimp her out. He seemed more excited. That I guess he was getting paid or something going on. But yeah, man, he seemed way more excited than anything. He reporting in right now. And mind you, they stay on phones, they stay on things, they always got to report back. They always, like, it's just like that scene from Black Mass, where they stay on walkie-talkies and different things. They know how to talk through things. Like, man, when I was in jail, you could talk through the walls and events and stuff. Like, bro, it's a whole bunch of ways of talking to people and getting messages out. Like, bro, there is a magnitude of ways of doing it, right? It's not a joke. And they assign, like, for real, they assign people to you, though. They want you upset. They want you to blow all your money. They want you to be in a rut. They want you to be sick. They got to get you to where they want to get you. But I be hurting some of them, their feelings. And I be clowning that I don't be talking to them. They be so mad, like they don't even know what to do with me. And I can see through their scheme. They don't get what they want, but it is what it is. No, it's not what it is. It's a bunch of suckers and demons, like this transgender looking sucker right here with his army fatigue junk on him. What country? Look, what I just said, he gonna come back. And he got like a Sith Lord shirt on, man, Star Wars. I've been making a whole bunch of Star Wars references. Now he had to come back. He didn't get all this stuff, he had to come back. Yeah, man. this is the life we live. And I can see what, like, before they even do it, man. I already called this dude out before I even showed up. Weirdo stuff, man. And then they had red and blue vehicles like this old woman where I was at. This old woman, they doing something weird too. They be trying to do, it's the real talk that get out. They be trying to do hypnotism. They want to do triggers to get you into a state. They want to do triggers to get you into a certain state. They want to pervert you. They want to, like, man, Holmes said they probably want to rape you. Hey, they probably want to have sex with you, do all that weird stuff. Like, bro, these people weirdos. Like, they would literally play the role like they you and go home and be fantasizing like they you. Or like, bro, this is weirdo stuff. Like, for real. This is like, they on a whole nother level with it. Like, and I come to realize that it was certain people that was around me that was purposely doing weirdo stuff for me to, like, fantasize about them, be all, look, like, bro, they were doing this for years. Like, bro, for real. Like, bro, this was a game. This was like, yeah. And you know what? Now that I know, boy, they know that I know too. But I know it hurts a lot of these people's hearts. They can't, they try to flip it on me like, oh, it's you. Nah, you set me up. And you know you was setting me up. And you know that I know now that you was setting me up because I can feel it on you and I can read it on you. And you in trouble. And you know it's on your mind, your conscience, and your heart, and your spirit. And God not pleased with you. That's why I'm at peace. And you're not. And I'm sitting here joyous and you're not. And it makes them sick. It makes them sick. And they can't stand it. And yeah, man, the mimicking thing is outrageous. I'm talking about, look, I lifted my arms up, and I be doing some goofy stuff just to see if they go.